What's up, nerds? It's Pretty J here, bringing you guys another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Moab gameplay. This gameplay, it kind of sucks. Sorry for that. It's all I got, so enjoy. Now, just a heads up about today's topic. It is going to get a little graphic, a little racy. Mom, Dad, brother, cousin, stop watching, please. Alright, so today's gameplay is, or today's commentary, rather, is on the subject of my experience with an older woman. Now, we'll start a couple months back. I think it was in May. This girl got hired at the restaurant I work at, and I think she's 20 or so. I mean, I'm 18. I was 18 at the time, so not super old, but older, definitely more experienced. And she got hired. I was like, hey, she is very hot. And so, you know, I go, and we're talking, and then one night I was talking to her about some music, and we both got off work at the same time, so she came and sat in my car, and we listened to some music for a little while. And this was on a school night, and it was about 12:30 in the morning. My parents got used to me working late, so they didn't really question it. So yeah, like, she comes and sits in my car. We talked music for a little while until about 12:30 in the morning, and then she mentioned how since she had moved to our hometown, like, there were, you know, she hadn't really made too many friends, and she was really sad about that because she recently decorated her bedroom and no one had seen it yet. And I was like, oh, it is on. And I was like, all right, well, I mean, I'd be glad to see it. And she was like, well, I think that can be arranged. And so basically, we got in our cars. I followed her to her house, which was about 15 minutes away from my house. It wasn't too bad. And we went down to the bedroom, and it was, you know, we were just like sitting in there. We watched Pineapple Express, and, you know, got to some making out. I got some boobage, which is one of my favorite things. I love boobs. And then we called it a day. And so I headed home, and I didn't really talk to her too much for about 2 months until like 3 nights ago. And so, you know, 3 nights ago I got off work at about 11. She was supposed to be closing, so she would be off way later, and like 1 o'clock. And so I'm sitting in the bar with some friends, and I, you know, was just sitting around, and then we went and did a Tim's run because #Canada. And so we get back, and she was just finishing up, so she came and sat in the car with us. And then my other friend had to leave, so it was just her and I. And my parents are out of town, so I was like, hey, you know, the house is pretty empty. You wanna come on down? She was like, yeah, okay. And so she came to my house, and we didn't really do much talking. I will say there was no sex, and you'll hear about that in a second. So anyone who is under the age of 13, please close your ears for your own good. So we're, you know, making out, and my hands got a little, you know, down the panties action, and basically I finger banged her brains out to the point where she like forced my hand away because she was like shaking for 15 seconds or so, which was, I was very proud, and I was like, all right, well, I deserve what has got to be coming next. And then she was like, well, I better go now. And I was like, oh, so that's it? She was like, yeah, okay, bye. And she left my house. So I'm, you know, I got blue-balled really hard, and I was definitely used. That hurt. Anyways, the gameplay's wrapping up here. Hope you guys enjoyed that shitty Moab that I got all of 1 kill with. Alright guys, drop a like, favorite, subscribe, peace out.